with the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Miami Dolphins.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carney to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, here's Tua. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Rolling left, buying some time. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
He was brought down by
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Collects this to the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Pistol. Real. Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down, here's Baker. Free inside the 30. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Run.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another run for Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
180! Kings!
Third down, here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
What's that?
Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They go to him again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry?
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Go ahead.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
I think that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
20. Watch out.
Here's Williams to start the drive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
180.
Baker now from the gun. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 32, stay here. 32. Out.
They'll start the drive with Achane. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready, shot.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has it in close. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
44.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Okay. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Hey,
Tua looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got it in the red zone. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Get in.
Now a toss play for Achan. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Get right here. What?
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. And the defender comes away with it. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
180. Done.
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Good. 180. Real. What's up?
Running for the marker with Williams. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, Rams.
First down, ball at the 36.
What?
They stay on the ground with Williams. He runs it up to midfield. And he is down to the 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
20.
On the give, this is Hunter. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he just got it away before the hit but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
180!
Third and long for him here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They run the counter to HN. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
44.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. It's inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Motioning one of the tight ends. Mayfield on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
They send him left out of the slot. From the gun, Mayfield. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll try right side. It's Hunter. Makes his move towards the sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Rams tie things up at 14.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go.
It's Achane on the inside kid. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Throw right side finds Pittman. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Go ahead. Hey, 21, here.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with 7 to go here on 3rd down.
All right, come on.
Air it out on 3rd. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
Man, look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
Takes it in at the 26. Well, before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Baker to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. This one for real and downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down, Rams.
Now Mayfield. Big strike here to Williams. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one hits for 30. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
It's Hunter on second down. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Not the big play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got them some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. PAT effort coming up. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Joshua Party to kick off for the Rams.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw it. Looking slant route, complete. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
First down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
For the Dolphin field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
180! Done!
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Done!
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Nakua here, he's got it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 29 yards, and it brings up an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
With slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! That's it!
Williams now on first and 10. Shoots away from one. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
Point it right, point
Here
it
we
right,
go,
point it right.
third and less than a yard.
Six. Up, up. Hey, we're 33. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. He finds Adams, complete. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
A run with Williams. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Lining up now to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Dolphins 17. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready. Then they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Chan gets it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Get set.
Chan again. He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Now give to Gordon, coming right. Escapes the defender. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
They're right here. All right, go ahead, go. Nine. Set.
It's caught left side by Hill. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
13-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
All right. Ready, team. Out.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right. Ready, team. What's that?
Back to throw, Tua. Here's a screen for Achan. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Go ahead, 21G. Ready, team. Long. Turbo 1, high.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. This has been a trend, yet another interception. There he goes on the right side. And the Rams.
And give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there still reeling from that interception. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
20. Real.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Hunter on the inside give. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 17. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, get set. Ready, chief. Out.
2 and out from the gun. Hits him on the end route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
First down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready. Out. Set.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Get set. Ready, chief. Out.
To throw to Hill on the RPO. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah. Hey. Ready, chief.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready, chief.
Desperation time here. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down from the 31.
Get set. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
34. Dolphins 24. Jason Sanders.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Hurry, hurry. 180.
Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, a carry by Williams. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
From the gun, Mayfield. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Dolphins have some new life in the fort.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Waddle makes the catch. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
He was taken down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready, 2.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The 50. 30. At the 20. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
They'll try this extra point.
For the extra point.
Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 24. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Kill. Ready, team. Right, kill. Turn up.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Finds his back. Achane. Down the left sideline he goes. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, get set. Ready, team.
Looking inside the red zone. Flush out now to his left. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Get set. Go ahead. Ready, team.
Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Go ahead. Running team! Get on!
Finds him quickly on the RPO. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. He still has room inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. They'll set up here for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 31. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Get set. Ready, team. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TF. Connor, long.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
To throw, Tagovailoa. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Ready, G. 21G, 21G. Double one, high. Let's go. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Out.
Here's Tua again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's for Waddle again. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
32, stay. 32.
Tua setting up to throw. Left side pulled in by Goodman. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
East right. Scat. 6. Hey, turbo 1. 8.
Back to throw. Tua. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready. 18.
H.N. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
44.
Tua now from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Ready. 18. What's it? Ready.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Here he goes, one final shot. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
Rams 48, Dolphins 39. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.